Have you ever wondered how the profound teachings of Buddhism can unlock the secrets to becoming mentally stronger? Today, we have something truly special for you, the 7 secrets from Buddhism that can transform your mind and make you mentally stronger. Lesson 1. Engage in self-reflection. Self-reflection is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice. It involves observing our thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. By practicing self-reflection, we can gain a deeper understanding of our motivations and reactions, which can lead to greater self-awareness and mental strength. Self-reflection, as taught in Buddhism, is not merely a casual introspection, but a deep, non-judgmental observation of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's about becoming an impartial observer of our own minds, akin to watching a movie where we are both the audience and the characters. By engaging in self-reflection, we can identify our habitual patterns and tendencies. These could be thought patterns that lead to stress, actions that result in conflict, or emotional responses that cause discomfort. Recognizing these patterns is the first step towards change, and change is the essence of mental strength. Moreover, self-reflection allows us to understand our motivations and reactions better. For instance, why do we react negatively to certain situations? What motivates us to act in specific ways? By answering these questions, we gain a deeper self-awareness, which is crucial for mental strength. Self-awareness, in turn, leads to self-acceptance. When we accept ourselves, with all our strengths and weaknesses, we become mentally stronger. We are no longer swayed by external opinions or situations. Our mental state becomes stable and serene. Self-reflection fosters mindfulness, another key concept in Buddhism. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions, but not controlled by them. A mindful person is like a calm lake, undisturbed by the winds of change. By engaging in self-reflection is a powerful practice for becoming mentally stronger. It fosters self-awareness, self-acceptance, and mindfulness, leading to a stable and resilient mind. As we continue to practice self-reflection, we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence, embodying the mental strength that Buddhism espouses. Lesson 2. Stop seeking validation. Buddhism encourages us to seek validation from within, rather than relying on external sources. This teaching is encapsulated in the Buddha's words, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." This statement emphasizes the importance of self-love and self-acceptance, which are crucial for mental strength. When we constantly seek validation from others, we place our happiness and self-worth in their hands. Our emotions become dependent on their opinions and approval, leading to a fragile sense of self-esteem that can easily be shattered by criticism or rejection. On the other hand, when we stop seeking external validation and start validating ourselves, we take control of our self-esteem. We begin to trust our own judgment and abilities, leading to increased self-confidence and mental resilience. We become less affected by others' opinions and more focused on our personal growth and happiness. Moreover, seeking internal validation helps us stay true to ourselves. We are less likely to compromise our values or beliefs to please others, leading to a stronger sense of self-identity. This authenticity is a key aspect of mental strength. Furthermore, when we validate ourselves, we become more self-reliant and independent. We are not swayed by the crowd, but make decisions based on our own understanding and experiences. This independence contributes to our mental strength, making us more resilient in the face of challenges. The practice of stopping the pursuit of external validation and seeking it within oneself is a powerful strategy for becoming mentally stronger. It fosters self-love, self-acceptance, self-confidence, authenticity, and independence, all of which are essential components of mental strength. As we continue to practice this lesson, we can cultivate a strong and resilient mind that is not swayed by external opinions, but is guided by our inner wisdom. Lesson 3. Establish personal goals and aspirations. Buddhism views the setting of personal goals as a crucial part of spiritual development. These goals, which often relate to personal growth and service to others, provide a sense of direction and purpose. They act as a compass, guiding us on our journey towards self-improvement and enlightenment. By setting and working towards personal goals, we can cultivate determination, perseverance, and resilience, all of which contribute to mental strength. When we establish personal goals and aspirations, we create a roadmap for our life. This roadmap not only gives us a clear direction, but also motivates us to take action. It encourages us to move forward, to grow, and to evolve, all of which are essential for mental strength. Working towards these goals requires determination, perseverance, and resilience. These are qualities that Buddhism highly values and encourages us to cultivate. Determination gives us the willpower to pursue our goals. Perseverance helps us to keep going despite obstacles, and resilience allows us to bounce back from setbacks. Together, these qualities contribute to mental strength. Setting personal goals and aspirations encourages us to focus on the present moment. Buddhism teaches us the importance of being fully present and engaged in whatever we are doing. When we are focused on our goals, we are more likely to be in the present moment, which enhances our mental strength. Personal goals and aspirations give us a sense of purpose. They make our lives meaningful and fulfilling. When we have a purpose, we are more likely to be mentally strong because we have something to strive for, something that motivates us to be the best version of ourselves. By establishing personal goals and aspirations is a powerful practice for becoming mentally stronger. It provides direction, fosters determination, perseverance, and resilience, enhances focus, and gives a sense of purpose. As we continue to set and work towards our personal goals, we can cultivate a strong and resilient mind that is capable of overcoming challenges and achieving success. Lesson 4. Challenge your patience and endurance. Patience and endurance are two qualities that are highly valued in Buddhism. They are seen as essential for overcoming difficulties and achieving enlightenment. Patience is the ability to tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset, while endurance is the ability to withstand hardship or adversity. Buddhism teaches us that life is filled with challenges and difficulties. These challenges are not obstacles, but opportunities for growth and transformation. By facing these challenges with patience and endurance, we can develop mental strength and resilience. Challenging our patience and endurance involves consciously putting ourselves in situations that test these qualities. This could be through meditation or mindfulness practices, or it could be through daily life situations. For example, when we encounter a difficult person or situation, instead of reacting impulsively, we can choose to respond with patience and understanding. This conscious choice to respond rather than react is a powerful way to cultivate mental strength. Challenging our patience and endurance helps us to develop a calm and composed mind. A calm mind is not easily disturbed by external circumstances and is able to maintain peace and tranquility even in the face of adversity. This inner peace and tranquility contribute to mental strength. Patience and endurance are closely linked to the concept of impermanence in Buddhism. Understanding that everything is impermanent helps us to endure difficulties with patience, knowing that they are temporary and will pass. By challenging our patience and endurance is a powerful practice for becoming mentally stronger. It helps us to develop a calm and composed mind, understand the impermanence of all things, and face life's challenges with courage and resilience. As we continue to challenge our patience and endurance, we can cultivate a strong and resilient mind that is capable of overcoming any adversity. Lesson 5. Sustain your motivation. Buddhism teaches that right effort and sustained motivation are crucial on the path to enlightenment. This involves cultivating a positive mindset and maintaining enthusiasm for spiritual practice. In practical terms, this means that when we set a goal or embark on a new endeavor, we should not only be motivated at the beginning, but strive to maintain that motivation throughout the journey. This is especially important when we encounter obstacles or setbacks, which are often inevitable. By sustaining our motivation during these challenging times, we develop resilience and mental strength. This mental strength is not just about being able to endure, but also about being able to continue to move forward, learn, and grow from the experiences. This lesson is particularly relevant. Mental strength is not just about being able to handle stress or adversity, but also about being able to persevere, stay focused, and keep moving forward in the face of obstacles. Sustaining motivation is a key component of this, as it provides the drive and energy needed to continue to push through challenges and pursue our goals. So by applying this lesson, we can become mentally stronger by learning to sustain our motivation no matter what obstacles we face. This helps us to persevere in our pursuits, contributing to our overall mental strength and resilience. Lesson 6. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Buddhism encourages us to focus on our own progress and not to compare ourselves with others. The Buddha's saying, "Comparison is the thief of joy," encapsulates this teaching. When we compare ourselves to others, we often end up feeling inadequate or discontented because there will always be someone who appears to be better off in some way. This can lead to negative emotions such as envy, resentment, or dissatisfaction, which can drain our mental strength and hinder our personal growth. On the other hand, when we avoid comparison and focus on our own journey, we can appreciate our own achievements and progress, regardless of what others are doing. This helps us to cultivate self-confidence and mental strength. In terms of mental strength, this lesson is particularly relevant. Mental strength involves having the confidence and resilience to pursue our goals and overcome challenges, which is much easier when we are not constantly comparing ourselves to others. By applying this lesson, we can become mentally stronger by learning to focus on our own progress and avoid comparison. This not only helps us to maintain a positive mindset and cultivate self-confidence, but also contributes to our overall mental strength and resilience. Lesson 7. Embrace and adapt to changes. One of the central teachings of Buddhism is the concept of impermanence, which recognizes that everything changes. By embracing change and learning to adapt, we can cultivate a flexible and resilient mindset. In life, change is inevitable. Situations, people, our bodies, our thoughts, everything is in a constant state of flux. However, humans often resist change because it can be uncomfortable and scary. This resistance can lead to suffering and can drain our mental strength. By embracing change, we accept the reality of impermanence. This acceptance allows us to let go of our attachments to the way things are or how we want them to be, reducing our suffering. When we learn to adapt to changes, we cultivate a flexible and resilient mindset. We learn to adjust our strategies, our thinking, and our behavior according to the changing circumstances. This flexibility and resilience are key components of mental strength. In terms of mental strength, this lesson is particularly relevant. Mental strength involves having the resilience to handle stress and adversity, which is much easier when we are open to change and able to adapt to new situations. So, by applying this lesson, we can become mentally stronger by learning to embrace and adapt to changes. This not only helps us to maintain a positive and flexible mindset, but also contributes to our overall mental strength and resilience. So, these 7 lessons from Buddhism provide a roadmap for developing mental strength. By practicing self-reflection, seeking internal validation, setting personal goals, challenging our patience and endurance, sustaining our motivation, avoiding comparison, and embracing change, we can become mentally stronger and more resilient. Remember, the journey to mental strength is a personal one, and every small step counts.